Rank 7, red, black stripe requirements. Strikes, slap, with and without heel. If you hit with this part of your hand, it will sting but not damage the opponent. But if you hit with this part, the heel, it's basically a palm heel hook punch. And like a hook punch, always keep your elbow bent and twist with your hips. C punch. Your striking hand is curved like you were holding onto someone's throat to choke them. Keep tension in your hand as you strike. Headbutt. You are striking with the rounded top part of your forehead. The bone's not thicker there, but it's stronger because it's curved. You want to keep your neck straight and locked to prevent injuring yourself. The movement in the strike comes from your hips and your legs. You can drop forward, push or jump up, or walk into the opponent. Try to aim for the nose, mouth area and avoid anything above that. Kicks. Spinning back kick roundhouse, advancing. It's a back kick driving in and a roundhouse kick following. Snap, knife, back kick, 3 attackers. Ball of the foot to the front, blade to the side, and heel to the back. Spinning crescent kick. This kick works best with your stance closer together to start. Pivot on the balls of your feet, look, chamber your back leg, throw an outside crescent kick, re-chamber, and back to the same stance. Takedowns and sweeps. Rear leg sweep. Swing your leg up behind the attacker and bring it back, aiming knee joint to knee joint, sweeping out the attacker's leg. And you either push the attacker's chest or C-punch their throat. Or in practice with a partner, hold their shoulder or the front of their gi so they don't slam down. Single leg takedown. With the same leg forward, you shuffle in and wrap your arms around their leg, pressing your head against their abdomen and pulling their leg up off the ground. Bring your back leg in, trapping their leg, then step the same leg out northeast, then your other leg southeast, and then you twist and pull them down. Double leg takedown. In say a left stance, you shoot in low and bring your right leg out to their left side and your head to that same side as you press your left shoulder against their abdomen and grab behind both their legs. You pull up on their legs as you stand up, twist and bring them down to your left, and everything opposite to the other side. Reverse single leg takedown. With an attacker standing behind you, you reach down and grab the attacker's leg at the knee joint and bump them back with your buttocks as you pull up on their leg and take them down backwards. It's best if you stay standing instead of going down with them so you can keep attacking or get away. Hip roll. Step behind the attacker, lining up your hips. Dip down slightly, pressing your hip on their thigh, and pull the attacker over your hip. Again, in practice, make sure you hold on to your partner so they don't slam down. Chokes and submissions. Rear naked choke. Slide your hand in and around underneath their jaw in a snake hand shape all the way through. Grab your other bicep with that hand, then press the back of their head forward with your other hand. 1, to make the choke tighter, and 2, so they can't headbutt you. And lastly, squeeze and pull your shoulders back. The choke is mostly from pulling your shoulders back and not from squeezing. Cross collar choke. You can use your, say, left hand to open their right collar and feed your right hand 4 fingers under into their collar as far as you can and grab. Then cross your left hand under your right arm and grab their other collar the same way, 4 fingers under as deep as you can. Then bring your elbows in and twist your wrists in like this to choke. Guillotine choke. Once you have your, say, right arm around their neck in a headlock facing them, you take your left hand and grab your right hand and twist your hand up. If you're on the ground, you can secure their hips by wrapping your legs and locking them around their hips. If you're standing up, you can pull up. Triangle choke. From open guard on your back, the opponent has their arms on your chest, maybe going for a choke. You're going to bring, say, their left arm up to their chest and hold their right arm with your left onto yours, on your right, as you bring your legs up and cross them around their neck, locking your left ankle under your right. You then push the opponent's head down using your right hand and your right leg until it's low enough that you can grab your right leg with your left hand and pull it down. Then bring your left leg over, knee joint on your ankle, and flex your right foot and pull down with your left leg, finishing the choke. Armbar. From mount, you want to get the opponent's, say, left arm pressed down across their chest. You can do this many ways, one of which would be to try pulling their arm out to the ground, and as they fight you pulling in, you use that opportunity to pull it back and trap it on their chest. As they try to push you off or choke you with their right hand, you push yourself up off the pressure you are applying to their left arm and swing out clockwise so you are sitting down to their right with your legs over them and their right arm in between your legs. Lay back and pull your feet in, squeezing your knees, locking them in place as you pull their right arm into you, thumb up, and lifting your hips, applying pressure to their elbow. In class, you need to be gentle and pay attention for the tap. Kimura. The Kimura lock can be used from many positions, including standing, mount, side control, closed guard, and open guard, but we start by learning it from open guard on your back. Once you have your, say, right hand grabbing their left wrist, with or without thumb, you push back and turn to your right and bring your left arm over, around, and back under their left arm, grabbing your right wrist with your left hand. Then you twist to your left, scooting your hips to the right and bringing their arm up backwards. You keep turning counterclockwise until you can get your right leg up over their back, locking your ankles for leverage as you twist their arm back and up. And in class, you go slowly as you wait for a tap. Forms. Pattern 7, Judo. Pattern 7, Judo, mirrored. After learning Pattern 7, we learn the full pattern mirror image, and we perform them back to back from then on. In class, still waiting for the command before we start the mirrored version. Breaks. 2 boards. These boards can be broken either stacked, simultaneously, consecutively, or separately, with any strikes or kicks the student chooses and the instructor approves.